hello guys, I'm Kumar K. Previously, I worked at Amazon and Mirror.net as a software engineer, and now I spend most of my time in guiding and training students because I love it. Today with us, we have our favorite student Kishore, who has cracked the great off-campus SDE offer from PayPal, especially during recession. So we have him in the podcast. Also, one very nice thing about him is that in our 8-month DSAOA and CP program, he has not missed a single live class, and his dedication is very very high. He's also daily solving lead code problems as well. So we are going to have a brilliant podcast with him to understand his journey and how one must practice to switch and get top PBCs off campus. So hello Kishore, we are very happy to have you here. Please can you start giving a little bit of introduction to our audience here, Kishore?
Yeah. Hi there. First of all, thank you for that introduction. So let me introduce myself. So I'm Kishore M. So currently working at Oracle Financial Services, and I have recently got my PayPal offer
Okay.
through off campus, and I'll be joining next month. So
Okay.
I'm a 2023 graduate with 1 year of experience,
Okay.
but
Okay.
still I prepare hard
Yeah.
to get this off campus offer.
Yeah. So Kishore, the first thing, please you start explaining us that how did you do things off campus? Like how did you get this PayPal interview? How many times you had to apply and all that? Because people really want to know that. That's the part they get stuck the most. So about that.
So yeah, like PayPal, even when you apply for multiple times, they won't consider you unless and until your resume is not good. So
Okay.
even I faced rejections for more than 20 times
So
before
for
joining
more
this
than
course.
20 times you had to apply there. Okay.
Like if you have good resume, you will get shortlisted in the first thing itself. So, but I got rejected for 20 times. Then only after joining your course, like my resume got tailored well and
Yeah.
it was very good there.
You must have done
And
LinkedIn and
after
resume course well, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes. After doing that course and I applied for PayPal, I got the calls from the recruiters straight away.
Okay.
And yeah, so they gave me the online assessment link, and
Yeah.
the
So
interview process got started.
let's talk about the OA. So in the OA round, what was the duration and how many questions were asked? How it was?
So the OA is like for me, it went around 17 minutes, I guess. So it
Okay.
had two DSA questions, which was based on string DP and one very hard binary search problem.
Okay. So those
Along with that,
questions, did you know the questions in advance or they were totally new to you as they came in the exam?
the questions were new to figure out, like the logic and the thought process will be how we are going to apply. But the thing is that in order to figure out, it is a binary search or it involves dynamic programming.
Yeah.
The
You need
the
lots of
process of figuring out is very very
difficult.
difficult.
Especially in
Yeah.
small time format, right? 70 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you perform? Like, were you able to do everything correct? All test cases passed, or what happened with you?
Yeah. For me, all the test cases were passed, and yeah, I was able to go to the interview rounds. And also, they checked my profile as well. They told your profile was also good, so I had a very good edge over there.
Okay. So they really liked your profile, right? Yeah.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
when it comes to off campus, what do you think? Like, is passing few test cases enough or half of the test cases, or you have to pass all the test cases only because of the competition? What do you think about it?
So, like, in most of the cases, it's based on the number of job openings. So, if you have a large number of job openings, like solving one problem is okay, but currently recession is going on, right?
Yeah.
So,
Competition
in
is
this
high.
scenario, we and competition is also high, and openings are also low. So, in that case, you need to solve all the problems with all the test case parts. Even if you have some MCQ questions, even in that also they are expecting you to do full out of it.
Okay.
That's the problems here.
Okay. So full high level preparation is needed, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
after how much time you got the interview invite after passing the OA?
So like within a span of 10 days to 2 weeks, I got the interview
Okay,
notes.
so now we want to know the full interview process from start till the end of PayPal. So first of all, it was for Java SD role, right, Kishore?
Yes,
Can you
exactly.
start
Yeah, it
explaining
was.
how many rounds were there and all, like from the first round and all, Kishore?
Yeah, actually the interview was consist of 4 rounds.
Four
So
rounds.
all the round had DSA as a mandatory thing.
Okay, DSA is there in
So
all the rounds. You cannot escape DSA there. Okay.
yes. So and all the DSA is of like medium to hard medium, or somewhat you can tell it as
Okay.
super hard like that.
Okay.
But at least one,
Easy stuff is not there.
no easy stuff.
No
Yeah.
easy stuff. Okay. So how did the first round go? What did they ask and how what is it going? Tell me.
So in the first round, I was asked a question related to graphs itself, but figuring out that question is a graph that took a long time.
Okay.
So after figuring out the question, so I was able to
Okay.
solve the problem.
So they gave
But
you a story-based problem and you had to figure out that you have to use some graph concept there, right?
yes, exactly.
Now just telling the logic or writing the pseudo code was enough or we had to do more. Okay, sure.
No, the interviewer expected some accuracy in the code. He asked
Okay.
for some good coding conventions as well. So
Okay.
apart from the logical thinking and problem solving, so you need
Okay.
to follow all the standard coding conventions.
Okay.
Along with that, you need to solve the entire problem with all the test case passed.
Okay.
Along with that, the interview will ask for if you miss any edge case or like that, you need to check
Okay.
that and solve
So,
that edge case as
so
well.
as you said previously in our conversation that they have a hacker and code editor, so all your test cases are getting checked in the interview also, right?
Yes, yes. So
Oh,
yeah, the code will be checked then and there itself.
okay, so you mean to say that all the coding interview etiquette you have to follow and all the test cases should also pass, right? You sure?
Yes, exactly.
So
Yeah,
after first round, how much time? Like this was the first round, right?
yeah. One more question was asked,
Okay.
which was a standard lead code question.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was also another graph question.
Okay. Again, graphs back to back. People fear that topic and they're asking you that only in first round. Okay.
Yes.
So after that, how much time it took for them to schedule second interview, or when did you know that you have passed the first round?
So within a span of 3 days, I got a like call like you got shortlisted. Be prepared for the next interview.
Okay. Okay. Now start explaining, Kishore, what happened in the second round. I think it was also DSA based. That's right.
Yeah, in the second round, I was asked one question related to string and sorting,
Okay.
but this question was somewhat medium level only. So
Okay.
if you know sorting implementation, this you can solve it.
Okay.
Along with that, they asked some question related to behavioral aspects like some HR situational questions that you
Okay.
have to prepare
Okay.
well.
Okay. So
And along with that,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, yes, sir, you asked.
So the DSA and HR managerial stuff was mixed in this round, right? First the
Yes,
string
yes.
and sorting type problem, then HR managerial problems. Then was it over or they were asking something more in that round?
Yeah, they also
Resume. Yeah.
gone through my resume and
Yeah.
they asked some basic questions in each and every topics I have mentioned in my resume. So
Okay.
make sure if you put something in the resume,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have to
yeah.
learn everything in that.
Okay, so if you have put DBMS, OSC, and they will ask you from there also. You need to prepare it.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
And in the end, they will ask you a question. If you have any question, let me know. So in that case, you are
Okay.
asked to like pitch at least 2 to 3 questions in order to get a good impression.
Yeah, yeah. You
So
need
that
to
you,
ask them also good questions. You cannot say that, sorry, sir, I have no questions for you. I have done
yeah,
nothing like that.
exactly.
Okay, okay. So after
So
the
you
second
need
round,
to
yeah. So after the second, like, is there anything left in the second round or it was done then?
nothing much, sir. But make sure you need to impress the interviewer with some good questions.
Yeah,
Like you have to make the interviewer feel like, okay, this guy is ready to join PayPal or ready to join the
yeah,
company.
yeah. They are
Like,
interested in the product and joining the team. They are curious, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so then what happened in the third round, Kishore?
So in the third round, this round is a very big round. So usually the interview round is for 45 minutes, but here the round went for 2 hours.
Okay, 2 hours long, which means they really liked you. They're asking you many questions. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So what from what topics
So
were they? What was happening in that round?
So initially, they asked me about my company, like what are the technologies, and in that, how will you develop a particular, I mean, a module, or how did you do the implementation? They asked the entire life cycle, like how will the sprint goes on, and
Yes,
they
yes.
asked some in-depth questions in that as well. So you have to prepare some basic system designs in that as well.
Okay, so you are
Like
saying that they ask you development and system design questions related to your previous work experience, right? And then they are
exactly,
saying explain it fully and how you can make it better. Okay, so it means you
yeah.
need to have in-depth dev and system design knowledge, but you should be able to correlate it with your previous work experience also, right? Both are important in this
Exactly.
case. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I worked in a complete development environment, so like
Okay.
I told what exactly I did, so it
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
matches very well.
Must
What
have
you
been
must very
impressed.
well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
Then after that, was the round over or again some DSA question? What happened after that?
yeah. Again, one DSA question was asked,
Okay, this time
which
it's
was related to string and sorting again.
okay. String and sorting again. You must have done that easily, right? That's your favorite topic.
Yes, yes,
So after
yeah.
that round, what happened in the fourth? Like, how much time did it take them to tell you that you are passed for the final round? Was
Again, this interview was not at all. They asked again some more questions related to Java, where they asked some in-depth questions in that related
okay,
to
okay.
OOPS,
So
multi-threading,
okay, okay, okay.
abstraction, and all.
So the in-depth concepts of Java oops and all, right? And then you
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
about the solid principles also. Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, yes, sir. So they asked about solid principles as well. Along with that, in that they asked some basic system design questions, along with some design patterns as well, like factory, builder, abstract class. The
Hmm.
basic system design pattern. But the thing is that they asked in a very depth. So why this design pattern is used, and in which scenario which pattern is used. So we need to be thorough in that case.
So you are trying to say that very in-depth questions are asked on LLD machine coding. You cannot just do it
Yes,
on
yes.
an upper level for PayPal SDE off-campus role, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Okay. So after that, was anything else asked or was the interview done then?
Along with that, few questions were asked on machine learning because I mentioned machine learning in my resume.
Okay.
Along with that, few questions were asked on behavioral and HR as well.
So they are
So here
asking
also,
DSA also, dev also, system design also, work experience also, behavioral also, ML also. Everything PayPal is
yeah,
asking, right? Yeah, yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah. In behavioral, you wanted to say that there were some important questions which you would like to mention.
No, nothing was said. The behavioral round was similar to round two only. And
Okay.
here also they asked for like, do you have any question like that?
Okay,
But
got it.
that is a very important thing. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
need to impress the interviewer with that questions.
Okay, okay, okay. So after this comes the final round, right? Or the final round done?
Yeah, one more round was there. Like
Yeah. So what
fourth round
happened in
is
the
there.
final round? Okay, sure. After so much asking, they're again taking round. So many rounds they take.
So yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
In the fourth round, again it started with a DSA.
Acha.
So this round went around 1 hour 20 minutes.
Okay,
So they asked two questions on DSA. One was related to binary search, but
yeah.
not exactly binary search. Here also you
You have
need
to
to figure
use.
out
Oh, yeah.
use some
Yeah,
thinking
yeah, yeah,
related
yeah.
in order to find it binary
Yeah,
search.
as you told me in the previous like scene that in that question you had to do different kind of binary search, right? Obviously, we cannot reveal the exact question, but there you cannot do normal kind of binary search. You had to find some different way of doing binary search in some different situation. So you had to figure that out,
Yes,
right,
yes,
Kishore? And second problem
yes,
on
exactly.
which topic then, Kishore? After that,
Second problem is on matrix. This was a very common problem.
okay, this
You can, yeah,
yeah.
get it on lead code, but still it's a hard problem. Like
Okay, so
if
you're
you
trying
don't
to
know,
say
it will
that
be hard.
if we combine the OA and the interview stuff, PayPal is generally asking binary search always all type of variations hard also. PayPal is asking
Uh,
graphs, string, sorting, and metrics. These are the kind of topics which can appear, right, Kishore? In general.
yes, yes, yeah,
Okay, okay, okay. And in all the interviews, you had to again write the full code or follow all the coding interview etiquette and test again all the test cases, right? Just telling
yes, exactly,
and pseudo code is not enough, right? You have to discuss
yeah,
time, space, complexity, everything, right? Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So Kishore, in the fourth round, they just asked two DSA problems or something else.
Here also, after completing the DSA question, they asked some in-depth Java questions. So they asked me the implementation of hash map, hash set in Java, how it behaves,
Yeah,
and along with that,
the internal structure and all, right? It's hard question.
yeah, internal working. Yeah.
Okay.
So along with that, they ask some topics like link the hash set, tree set, how it works, and they ask something like tree string builder, how objects are stored in string builder, string pool, and they ask something related to thread pool executors. So they went very in depth, so which were not asked frequently, right?
So theoretical, they are going inside the theoretical DSA and Java stuff, right? In the end.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you did all of that. Now, after doing all the four rounds, how much confident you were that you are going to get selected or not? Like, how were you feeling?
So after finishing the fourth round itself, I was pretty much confident.
Yeah, yeah.
Even the interviewer told like, okay, you have some high chances. Like he explicitly told, but still I was like in the
Little bit.
heartbeat. Like,
Yeah. So
yeah,
how
I'm
much
feeling
time it took, Kishore, before they told you that you're selected after final round? How much time it took?
so it took around a week. The process is like when you give the interview,
Week.
it will take around 1 week to 10 days for each and every round. So
Okay. So after 1 week, you
yeah,
got selected, right, Kishore? So
yes, yes,
congratulations, great job done, Kishore. Congratulations. So Kishore, let's assume that there is a student. Okay, he's working
yeah.
in company. He's a working professional and he wants to switch to top tech companies off campus, SD roles in PayPal, Walmart, Flipkart, or Fangam type companies. So they want to know about your DSA journey. Can you start explain when did you start preparing DSA, and how did you reach at this level for cracking PayPal? So please start explaining your DSA journey, Kishore, to us, our audience.
Huh. Yes, sir. So actually, my DSA journey started from my college days, but it was not much structural. Like I will be solving some problems, but not much consistent enough, and later solving some problems like this. It was not much
Okay, it
consistent.
was not structured.
So
Okay, okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So once after joining a course, I joined on Jan batch, right? So
yeah,
after
yeah.
that, I was very consistent enough, and as you can see in my LinkedIn profile as well, so I used to solve lead code regularly, even after finishing my job.
Okay.
So apart from that, I like after finishing lead code, I'll attend your class
Yeah,
and
OACP class, right?
yeah, yeah, OA class.
Yeah.
And during the weekend, I'll do some bit of development along with the pending part. So I
Hmm.
mean, miss out any class or miss out
Okay.
any OA, I'll try to finish that.
You complete the backlog
So
also, right? You don't miss any kind of DSA question, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, okay.
During my preparation, I completely deleted all my social media platforms.
Yeah,
So that created like a lot of
yeah,
distractions.
yeah,
So
yeah. Okay, okay, okay. So you are saying that while you're doing preparation, not using any social media except LinkedIn, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah, and now one question is, people having 1 2 years experience, they really have this question, and I want to ask you that, Kishore. Okay. So
Okay.
the question is that should we just do the standard sheet 50 to 100 DSA questions, or should we do new hard DSA questions also and OA questions also in this current scenario, or just doing, people keep on say 75 blind sheet is enough and all that. So what are your thoughts? Is doing limited is enough, or to get crack companies like this you need to do more? What do you think about that? Is standard questions enough, or
So
I need to do more? Yeah, tell me.
as per current scenario, like the standard questions won't help you much. Why?
Okay.
Because like that standard question is known by everyone right now. So
Yeah.
even if thousand people is applying, means
Okay.
at least 500 students will know the standard questions.
Okay.
So that's not the way. So they need some elite candidate.
Yeah, okay.
So that's why recession also happened. They hired a lot, then fired a lot. Okay,
Okay.
so
So you are saying that hard and new questions should be done, and OA questions and CP questions should also person should try, right?
yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So Kishore, the second last question I have written here for you is that how do you manage the job with DSA preparation? Like people are generally not able to manage. So how do you do your job also and then do DSA also, and how you keep yourself motivated in all that?
So basically, we need to fix a routine in that. So this is my job timing. We have to make it fixed. In our job environment, it will be like that. They try to extend our hours, or sometimes it will go. But still, you have to stick to the timings and make sure you finish everything within the time space itself in the first place. And after reaching home, like take time to freshen up and start revising. That's the
So
only
after
thing.
reaching home, what you used to do? We want to know.
So actually, like after reaching home, I'll just freshen up myself, finish my dinner, and start my preparations right away.
And you start doing DSA. Okay. So
Yes.
you never used Instagram, YouTube, or all that in the night. People do 2 3 hours. You don't do that after coming from job, right? You sleep late.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So actually, I need some sleep in order to
Yeah.
finish work earlier in the office. So
Okay.
that's why I stopped that. So if you use social media, means it will consume a lot of time, and you will sleep late. So the problem starts there itself.
Okay. And then you don't get time for DSA and all, right?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Okay. So the last question is that generally people apply. they apply only a little bit. Okay, so I think they should apply a lot. That's what you are going to say. I think you also think the same. So the people generally get very demotivated. Either they don't get interview, they start feeling sad, they cry, or they don't get they fail the OA round or interview round, and then they stop trying. They're very demotivated. There are these working professionals which are very very demotivated. So like, how did you keep yourself motivated, Kishore? And also let us know, is this the, like, did you directly pass in one time, or there were some failures also involved in the past, Kishore?
Yeah, there were some failures, but still I got demotivated. And once I believed that to focus on my goal, so then only you will succeed. Like there will be posts in LinkedIn like someone got some very
Yeah,
big
yeah,
offer or
that's
some
painful.
random influencer will put you like I have got so much so big offer like, and they'll flex like anything. But
Yeah.
we have to focus on our goal. So
Okay.
rather than looking at them and demotivated, so the main thing I will tell you is that you have to focus on the process and trust the process.
Okay.
Because before applying for paper, I got failed in a company named ChargeB.
Okay.
So I wrote the OA round. The recruiter ghosted me. So,
Okay. Okay.
but we have to make ourselves prepared. Like
Okay, so you are
whenever
saying that
you,
our mindset should be ready, that in India, because of competition, any company can disappear anytime after OA round, interview round, anywhere, right?
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
So strong mindset is needed. If you have weak mindset, then you will easily give up, right? Okay.
yes, sir, exactly. And most crucial thing is that
Hmm.
make sure whenever you get an interview call or interview round, give your fullest effort to clear it
Okay.
because we don't know if we fail this one, at what time we get the next chance. So make sure like give it to yourself like a last shot. Like this is my last company, so give your best like that.
Okay.
Then only you will
So give it with the
get it.
mindset that this is your only interview, and after that you have no interview, right?
Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay,
exactly.
okay. So Kishore, it was very fruitful talking to you. Our audience, I'm sure they got lot of insights from you. So thank you so much, Kishore, and hopefully the other students of the program which come in future, they also crack great offers like you. Thank you so much, Kishore. Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean,
Thank you so much for inviting.
yeah, yeah.